Julia Grace back for another happiness hack. Today, one of my favourite things growing up was the Muppets. Yes. We're talking about the Muppets.
Absolutely.
Or something to do with the Muppets.
Absolutely. And if I said to you, mana mana,
Do, 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 do.
I knew I could rely on you. I knew it. I said I was going to surprise you and I did.
Mana mana.
So on the way here, I was driving down the open road, which, as we know, has a speed limit of 100 k's. And a lovely lady, I'm sure she's lovely, pulled out in front of me going about 60.
Oh.
And I was nay impressed, I can tell you. So I realised in that moment that my Muppet Bucket was bone dry. So the Muppet Bucket is this idea, it's an imaginary bucket full of patience for annoying people.
Oh,
So it's the
okay.
grace that I can kind of doll out to the Muppets. So, someone annoys me and I'm like, have a little bit.
Yeah.
Have a little bit, oh, it's okay. You can go 60k down the freeway. I'm sure you've got a good reason. It's okay. You can. And it got to a point where I realised that it was probably pretty empty because my reaction was, not. Yeah. I didn't toot, but I really wanted to. So anyway, but it made me realise that little store is a bit there. So I'm wondering, there might be some people who are feeling a bit like your Muppet Bucket is running a bit dry. And that level of patience, grace, tolerance is a bit low. And so if you're feeling a bit like that, I've got a little ABC for you.
I'm signing up for this.
Are we ready? So A is accepting that our bucket is a bit empty. Our resources are depleted. So probably we've had a lot going on. Maybe we're a bit tired. Maybe we're a bit run down. Maybe just too many people have done too much stuff. Or maybe the world is just a very complex place.
Or maybe we're just quite intolerant.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about anyone else. I'm just talking about myself.
And so the little question is, why is the bucket so low? Accepting that it is low and realising it's going to take a bit of time to refill that. And sometimes those things give us pause. They give us a little red flag that goes,
I'm overreacting.
Okay, I am. My response was disproportionate.
Yep.
And so therefore, rather than just going with that, let's stop for a moment. No, not stop in the middle of the road, but take, at some point today, I'm going to sit and reflect on that. So that's A is accepting. B is to be honest with those around you that you are running low.
Yeah.
So this is where we will say to people, all of my work is summed up on the understanding that early intervention leads to faster recovery from mental health challenges. I mean, that's kind of the core of what I do. That's the wobbly point, right?
Yeah.
So being honest with those that you're a little bit compressed, you're a little bit wobbly, something's going on in the background, maybe you don't know what it is right now, but just acknowledging that and actually being honest is really important.
Yeah.
And then C is finding some calming activities to help to refill the bucket. Now, calm doesn't necessarily mean still. It can mean calming activities could be going for a run.
Yeah,
it could
totally.
be going punching a boxing bag at the gym.
I've done that recently. It was fun.
Did it help?
Yeah, I had this big endorphin rush.
Yes.
And I text my son and I said, I can kind of understand why you do the kickboxing thing now. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of, except for that other person trying to box you back. So calming activities, they refill the bucket, but like I said, they don't have to be, they can be active as well, but they are just things that are going to help to lift us up rather than continue to drain us. So we're not scrolling. We're getting off our devices.
We're getting refreshed.
Yeah, we're not venting just for the sake of venting. Venting it in itself can be calming because it can help to get it out, but not just when it's with no purpose, right? And some actual rest and actual breaks. So thinking about some of I won't go into all the 7 types of rest today because we can talk about that another time, but what are those things that help to refill your bucket, whether they are active, whether they are stillness, it doesn't matter. And then creating a space where you can actually take the time to just almost visualize that bucket filling up again so that you can live the way you want to live. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want to be tooting at old ladies driving down the road.
No. You want to be waving and
saying,
saying,
I want to be waving and saying, it's okay. There's probably a reason for that, and I want to be the sort of person who doesn't live on the edge of that stuff. So, but being honest, accepting that we're depleted, being honest with those around us and maybe doing some calming activities for our Muppet Bucket.
Love it. Thanks, Julia. Look forward to our next catch up. For Happiness Hacks,